Everyone knows I love myself a good celebrity reading, but everyone's talking about aliens, and I really want to get in on the conversation as an intuitive medium. I'm pulling cards, but I'm also just automatically getting that like aliens are kind of playing with our DNA. I wanted to pull a little bit more about them like in general, but then also kind of like if we're being lied to by the government, but I think that's like pretty apparent at this point, that they're concealing some information and tweaking some things. Like I'm really feeling like there's a certain alien species too that like comes off a little bit more like sluggish, but there's just like a lot of different types and varieties. Like I could go through all of these cards and I feel like there's more types than like we can even comprehend. Another thing too, like I really feel like a big purpose for them is like protecting us and showing them like, hey, we've been through this, or like not in an egotistical way, like more of like a like spiritual, like I'm truly trying to help you kind of way, like hey, like we really have the knowledge on this, like we're like more far advanced than you guys are, and we really want to try to help you guys out because we want to see you succeed. And they have some skin in the game too. Yikes, like they've been talking to government officials for a while, and I feel like they're giving suggestions and the government's like, well, no, that's not gonna work for us. And like the aliens are like, well, like if you guys want to continue and like be successful, if you want to be healthy, like if you want to really prosper, they see things a different way, right? Like they're talking about prospering, kind of like moving up and like advancing as a society, as instead of like more like richness prosperity, if that makes sense. But our government officials are coming off like very immature, and they're like, no, we want to keep it this way, like we want to conserve this. Oh, this is a big one. They want to conserve their reputation. I'm not getting as much in the money part, but I really feel like power too. Like if they do the way that there's like the like extraterrestrials are telling them to do, they think they're gonna lose a lot of power in the world, and they're like, and we're just not gonna deal with that. Yeah, and like I feel like aliens are kind of like, oh, okay, but like you have to give up your reputation in the past. Like people will respect you for it more, even though you lied in the past and said all these things and like gaslighted people into saying like, oh, we're not here, like aliens aren't here. I think they're gonna respect you more, but a lot of people's egos are getting in the way, and their fear of their ruined reputation is really taking them over. I don't have a lot of time left, but do you want me to extend on YouTube?